sponsored by Lyons Corner House Cakes.
Hi, welcome. Now, Carol, we won't bother with our usual highly charged badinage right now, because we have our two young contestants, and they're both beseeching me with wanting to give personal messages to various members of their families. So, me being Mr. Nice Guy, I have to allow this. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all.
Okay, so that's fine. Well, you know, you'll get your day another day, but for the moment, the screen belongs to our champion, and our challenger, two young men, great chaps these. Champion is Daniel Summers, challenger is Chris Smith. Welcome, Daniel and Chris. Well, Daniel is now back for the third time, twice a winner, of course, 35 first time out, and a very good score in a very good game against Helen Ross yesterday with 59. Just to remind you, he is 16. He's a student at the Knights Templar School, and he lives in Baldock in Hertfordshire. So, good performance from Daniel so far, very confident and entertaining chap. And this is Chris Smith. And Chris is from Gummersall in West Yorkshire. He's 18, and he's doing his A-levels at Heckman Dwight Grammar School. Now, Chris's hobbies include cinema and reading, and he regularly cheers on Leeds United. He also says he was once runner-up in the National Lego Building Championships. Yeah. I say, what did you build? And he said, I built a dragon. And I said, how old were you? And he said, 12. Anyway, he says today he won't be building his hopes up too much, just in case he falls to pieces. Well, we'll see. Christmas. But I did say they both want to say things. So, well, you're the champion, Daniel. So, what do you want to say?
Well, I've got to mention my relatives who live in Sherburn and Elmet.
Give them a mention, then.
Hello.
What are their names?
Grandma and Grandad.
They know who they are. That's very nice. Okay, Grandma is Sherburn and Elmet. Right, now, Chris, you wanted to say something to one of your family?
Yeah, I need to say happy birthday to my sister who's 24 today. So happy birthday, Josephine.
Okay, well, that's done. They can get on with the real business of the game in a sec. But last time, our G of the D had some very good messages. In fact, he beat our contestants with an 8-letter winner, Furcated, F-U-R-C-A-T-E-D, Furcated. That means forked. So, back for the last time before he has to furcate his chair, the man of many tongues, Rick Wakeman, with the fragrant Anna Eaton.
Oh, there we go.
You got any messages for any of your family?
Yes, hello Auntie Barbara in Lee Park in Hampshire, and also to Uncle Peter, who's just come out of hospital. Hope you get better soon, Pete.
Okay, we won't be long to the end of the show unless we stop talking. So, Daniel and Chris, off you go, please. Daniel.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Daniel. M.
And another.
N.
And a third.
And D.
Vowel.
I.
And another one.
U.
Consonant.
R.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
V.
And another vowel, please.
And a vowel, thank you. And that is I.
Okay, then, round one begins now. Righty-ho, Daniel.
5.
A 5. Now then, Chris.
5 also.
Okay, what's yours, Chris?
Round.
Daniel?
And mound.
Round and mound.
Both of those are fine.
Yeah, you found a 6.
We have got a 6 though. It's viroid. V-I-R-O-I-D, which is a virus affecting plants.
Okay, well, it's not good news for plants, but it's not so bad for the rest of us. Okay, well, 5 and 5. Chris, your turn.
Vowel, please.
Thank you, Chris. We start this time with A.
Another.
O.
And another, please.
And E.
And a consonant.
T.
And another, please.
N.
And another.
G.
And another.
W.
And another.
B.
And another, please.
Another consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Chris. And that's C.
Okay, Chris's selection in the frame. 30 seconds, time for the game. And Chris.
I'll try dodgy 6.
Try dodgy 6, right, Daniel?
7.
Right. Dodgy 6.
Cogate. C-O-G-A-T-E.
Right. Daniel?
Right.
Cognate.
And cognate. Wow. Cognate.
Cognate's certainly
Cognate's fine. Cogate isn't, I'm afraid.
I was actually
No.
thinking of
Yeah.
cognate, and I
Cognate's
just
really
misremembered
good.
it. So.
Yeah, you almost got there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that N. Pity.
I had no idea what it meant until Anna pointed out. Descended from a common ancestor. Most of my ancestors are pretty common, so I must be cognate.
Shame on you, Wakeman. Now, who's got the points there? Let me just see. Yes, you have, Daniel. So it's 12 and 5, and it's your turn, Daniel.
Consonant, please.
N.
And another one.
S.
And another.
P.
And another one.
G.
Vowel, please.
A.
And another.
E.
Consonant.
S.
Vowel.
I.
And another consonant, please.
And that is H.
So it is, and on we go. And time. Now then, Daniel.
7.
7. Chris.
7.
Chris is 7.
Hessian.
Yep. Daniel.
And shaping.
And shaping. Shaping and Hessian.
Yeah.
Both of those are fine, yes.
Excellent, yeah. There's geishas as well, which I thought you probably would have got.
Well, I didn't. No. Couldn't get geishas. I don't know how to spell it, actually. Is it E before I or I before E on that one? I don't know.
I think
E
E
before
first,
R.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Japanese hostess trained in entertaining men with dance and song.
Oh, yes.
So there you are.
There's a lot of those around Ilkley where I live. Can't move for geishas. Get out of my way, all you geishas. I'm going to get it work.
Well, if it's any help, you could have had pansies. That's,
Now, there are quite a few of those, actually, at this time of the year. OK, so, ladies and gentlemen, scores after that round 19 and 12, and it's numbers from Chris.
One from the top and A and 5, please.
Okay, thank you, Chris. 4 and 5. Let's see what we've got. 3 and 4. 2 and 7. 6 and 75. And the target, whoa, a long way to go, 996.
Yeah, almost as high as you can go. I'll settle there. 996. 996. 996 and Chris.
997.
Well, that's one away, Daniel.
989.
989. Okay, Chris, let's go for your 997, wasn't it?
Yeah. 6 out of 7 is 13.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Times 75.
Yep, is 975.
And then I said 2 by 3 by 4 equals
2 by 3
24 to add on. Oh, I've made a mistake.
It's 24. If you add that on, you get 999.
Yeah.
Ah,
So-
yeah, declared 997.
97.
It's 999. Okay, well, a bit of an emergency there because there's no points. Now, you have a chance, actually, now, Daniel, with your 989.
6 plus 4 plus 3 is 13.
6 plus a 4 plus a 3, that gives you your 13, yeah.
Times 75 is 975.
It is indeed.
Then 7 by 2 is 14 and add it on.
7 by 2 is 14, and that is 989.
Yeah, and he gets 5 points because he's within 10. Well, well, well.
Actually, with this one, you have to go up to, effectively, 14 times 75, which is not something you do very often. What you say is 2 times 75 is 150. Take away the 6 is 144. Multiply that by the 7, so that means you're doing the 14, is 1,008. And then 3 times 4 is 12, and take it away, which is 996.
Okay, well, we got there in the end. 24 to Daniel, 12 to Chris. Good fun game first half. And to take us into break is Rick.
Well, it was interesting at the beginning of the programme that Daniel sent a message to his grandma, because I thought I'd tell a story about my late grandma. And I have to go back to the year 1974, when she was 87 years old, and she was a wonderful supporter of all the music I did and came to all sorts of rock concerts. And I did a concert at the Festival Hall with David Hemmings and the London Symphony Orchestra, as I say, back in 1974. But the one major problem we had was the promoter sold all the tickets and didn't hold any back for any of the artists. So we had to buy our tickets from the ticket touts. That's the only way we could get them. David Hemmings had given some to some of his actor friends, which included Peter Sellers. I'd given mine to my family. Now, the 2 tickets that Peter Sellers had, I don't know the exact seat numbers, but there was a seat in the middle. They had like E26 and E24 for him and his wife. David Hemmings said, well, don't worry about it, because obviously there's a person on their own in the middle, and it'll just be easy to just say, would you mind moving either with my wife? And Peter said, fine. And when he got there, the person in the seat in the middle was my grandma. And Peter Sellers, my grandma had no idea who he was. 87, sitting there, the hat on, the whole full bit. And he said, excuse me, you're obviously here on your own. Would you mind moving? You know, with either my wife or myself. And she said, do you know who's playing here tonight? He said, well, of course, it's Rick Wakeman's concert, and I'm here, I'm friends with David Hemmings. He said, do you know who he is? He said, well, he's a keyboard player. He said, he's my grandson. He said, well, he must be very proud. He said, I am. And he said, do you know where I got my ticket tonight? And he said, well, he said, yes, he said, I got it from my grandson. Rick gave it to me. He gave me E26, and that's where I'm sitting. Nowhere else. And wouldn't move.
So what did Peter Sellers? He said, goodness gracious me.
Well, apparently, David Hemmings told me he used to tell this story at private dinner parties. It was absolutely hilarious.
It's just like that battling granny that Giles used to draw, you know, with the hat and the stick. You
My
know.
granny was wonderful. She used to have the Melody Maker and New Musical Express every week. And from that, said, I'm really worried about Eric. I said, Eric who? She said, Eric Clapton. I'm very worried about him. She used to go. She was marvellous.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, this marvellous game will continue after the break, and we'll have the break right now. Thank you.
Countdown, sponsored by Lions Cupcakes.